Hey you, you're super. Good evening YouTube, Merch Hunter Ricky here, and I just want to give a quick manga review of Chapter 1 of Fabricant 100. Now, right away you're going to notice that I have a claw. That is because a doll called a Fabricant broke into my house and ripped my hand off because I have superior flesh. Just kidding. So basically, this manga has Hunter x Hunter and Full Metal Alchemist vibes mixed together, and it's beautiful. Let's get a quick synopsis going. Long story short, this manga is about a guy that we don't see who made 100 dolls called Fabricants that want to be humans. Now, the way they have to become humans is brutal as hell. They have to just rip off superior flesh and attach it to their body via stitching. Now, on the day that he made his 100th Fabricant and it died, or he died, and then his 100th Fabricant came to life. Sorry, I'm caffeinated up. That manga awoke something in me. So, later on we see this guy on a train eating dinner with his wife or his date. Her name is Luna. Her name's not important because she gets her eyes ripped out by a doll that catches up to the train, pulls her out, and gouges her eyes out straight up. Then we are introduced to the main characters of the show, manga. His name is Ashibi Yao, and he is hanging out with a mysterious woman who we later find out to be Fabricant 100. The name of the manga! Anyways, the cool thing about her is, longer story short, Ashibi Yao's family got mutilated because they have like the gift of immortality, basically. Like their family just stops aging at 18. So these dolls naturally are inclined to seek out the members of the Yao family and kill them. And they do it, and yet Ashibi is the last member. Now, weirdly enough, they show his sister looking exactly like Fabricant 100, but we'll talk about that at another video. I just quickly want to state just some facts about it. So after we are introduced to him, we get a backstory on how he met Fabricant 100, which is he was watching his whole family just get eviscerated with their limbs pulled off and, attached to these dolls. And he's like, hey, yo, when I turn 18, I'm going to have the peak Yao body, which means I'll be super immortal and super fit and strong. You're going to want my soul, so please just let me live until then. Next thing you know, the 17, and it's the exact number, and I'll tell you how I know. The 17 Fabricants that were in that room get eviscerated by Fabricant 100, and she goes, I accept. I will protect you until then. But it seems that she's actually kind of like falling for him now. Not like falling in love with him, but just like loving him as a human and liking how he is as a person. He's just a little kid who carries a little spiky ring that he cuts himself with, and when these Fabricants, these dolls with some human body parts, like smell the blood, they go to him because he has superior flesh, which I'm sure we'll find out about later. But long story short, they basically bait one of these Fabricants into coming to the train, and they kill it straight up, and they take the eyes back and they give it to the husband of the lady. You gotta read it to like it. I just wanted to give you guys a quick manga recommendation. I genuinely think if this manga stays simple, it will succeed. And how did I know it was 17 Fabricants? Well, that's because straight up, they have a book at the very end of the manga where he's writing his little Fabricant drawings in, and then it says 82 to go. So, do some quick maths, that's 18, they just killed one, right? So that means in that room, unless there was less than 17, there had to be up to 17 because she just killed them all, eviscerated them, and there's a beautiful panel of her holding 2 Fabricant heads. It's just awesome. I genuinely think this is a type of manga that has the simplicity of Edward Elric and Alphonse Eric's goal to actually just get their bodies back, and it could have the complexity of Hunter x Hunter, something like Nen. I doubt we'll see something like Nen in this in this manga, but I genuinely think this is the kind of manga that needs to be presented nowadays. You either need to go balls to the wall with your complex ideas, or you just need to show us a short-term goal in chapter 1, because there's a lot of mangas that have come out recently that just flop, And Shonen Jump is like kind of notorious for pitching these things. Like there's that one Dororon or whatever it's called, like the kid that has like the little, he's like a Shinigami, he's a Shinigami with like a little demon that follows him around that shapeshifts into a sword. Like, it's good, but nobody talks about it because it's just bland, you know? But it's simple, but it's too simple. You know, this one has the potential to be simple yet complex. So as long as they keep it to, you know, I hope they just show make it about finding the other 82 instead of being like, oh, guess what? There's more than 100. Uh-oh. You know, because I think that would genuinely F this manga up. But honestly, ringing endorsement from me. I genuinely think this this manga has the potential to just do it for the average manga reader. So I've been Merch Hunter Ricky. That was a caffeinated review, and have a good night, everybody. And as always, like and subscribe to be part of my merch hunting tribe. If you want to see me do more of these manga reviews, please let me know. I'll gladly start. New manga, old manga, whatever. I will just do it all. Anyways, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Here's another video.